The Lantern Room Within the Door That Opens Inward. This is a story about three Angelteers who arrive at a hilltop inn where every guest is warned never to open the little door inside their room. Their 30th miracle-minded adventure begins when they discover that looking within does not uncover the monster they feared. It reveals how much fear had been supplied by imagination. The three Angelteers reach the Lantern Inn at dusk. A brass sign hung over the entrance. Rest well. Do not open the inner door. Spider Monkey stopped. Which inner door? The innkeeper lowered her voice. Every room has one. Howler Monkey grinned, and naturally nobody opens it. Never. Squirrel Monkey looked uneasy. What is behind it? The innkeeper glanced around. Whatever you most fear finding. Upstairs, each room was warm and bright, and beside each bed stood a small blue door with no handle. Spider's door had a plaque, probably something embarrassing. Howler's read, "Do not disturb the great Howler." Squirrel simply said, "You already know." He stared at it, his chest tightened, memories stirred, mistakes, angry thoughts, jealous moments, times he had tried to control everyone. "What are you feeling?" Spider asked. "Afraid." "Of what?" Squirrel hesitated. "That if I really look inside, I'll find something terrible about myself." Howler's expression softened. "I know that one." A bell rang downstairs. A guest shouted, "My inner door is rattling." Everyone rushed into the hallway. A young woman named Mira stood outside her room. The little door shook. "Rattle, rattle." "It knows I'm here," she whispered. "What do you think is behind it?" asked Squirrel. "Everything I've tried not to think about." The innkeeper hurried up. "Do not open it. Distract yourself." She handed Mira a basket. "Snacks?" "Emergency snacks." Spider looked impressed. A faint fragrance of sandalwood drifted from a lantern on the wall. Squirrel breathed in. "What is this for?" No answer came. Then a quiet willingness appeared. "I can look within gently." Mira stared at him. "You first." Squirrel nodded. They entered his room. The blue door waited. Spider sat beside him. Howler stood quietly near the window. Squirrel placed his paw against the door. It opened inward. Behind it was not a cave, not a monster, just a small room filled with projected pictures on the walls. Squirrel saw himself snapping at Spider, hiding a mistake, trying to be right, worrying about tomorrow. Squirrel's stomach tightened. Then he looked again. The pictures were only pictures. Thoughts, memories, judgments. None had teeth. None could leap from the wall. Spider pointed at one. "I remember that argument." "So do I." "Were you unbearable?" "For approximately 12 minutes." Howler nodded. "Long 12 minutes." Squirrel whispered, "What I feared was not some hidden monster. I was afraid my thoughts could define me." One by one, the pictures faded as he stopped treating them as proof of identity. He could simply look. Behind the last image was only a plain white wall. Squirrel stood quietly. "That's it?" Howler peeked inside. "Disappointingly monster-free." They returned to Mira's room. Her door still rattled. "I'm afraid," she said. Squirrel nodded. "You don't have to force it open." "What if I never feel ready?" "Maybe readiness is just one honest look." Mira opened the door a crack. Inside was a memory of something cruel she had said to her sister. She cried, "I hate that I did that." Squirrel sat beside her. "Can you let yourself see it without making it your identity?" Mira breathed. "I can apologize?" "Yes, and I don't have to become the mistake?" "No." The rattling stopped. By morning, guests were opening their inner doors. Some found guilt. Some found old fears. Some found thoughts they had avoided for years. Nobody found the creature they had imagined. At breakfast, the innkeeper removed the warning sign. "What should I put instead?" Spider suggested. "Look gently." Howler added, "Monsters unlikely." Squirrel smiled. The final sign read, "Look within without fear." As the Angelteers left the inn, Squirrel felt lighter. Not because every thought in his mind was peaceful, because he no longer needed to fear seeing what was there. The truth did not need darkness for protection, and what was false could be looked at and released. Miracle-minded practice. I can look within gently and discover that what I feared is not there. May we sing, rest, and dance our way home together.